Alright, whether you're a newbie or you've been here for years, Jim, this video is going to teach you how to pack a box at Icon. I'm going to show you a few things to remember when packing a box at Icon. But first, here's a few things about picking. Whether you like it or not, you work in the collectibles industry now. That means you are selling to people who deal with picky collectors on a daily basis. If the product doesn't look good to you, it's definitely not going to look good to a collector. Take care when picking and ask yourself, would this look good enough to hang on a shop wall? If not, you don't send it. We have spots in the pack room for you to put damaged stock, whether it be the packaging or the item itself. Put it there and get another item in mint condition. When laying out your order, place it in the order of the picking slip with all codes visible for the checker. Make sure you have at least a 30cm gap between other orders using the dividers. When picking your stock, make sure that if you pick the last of something, take the shippers with you. They come in handy when you have to pack the order because they fit better. You'll have to work less. It's good. Take them. When opening boxes, don't use pens. Here's an example of some dickhead ruining stock by opening the box with a pen. Use the knife and go easy. Remember, these aren't biscuits in the supermarket. You should all know that you can't eat or drink in the pick area. And while you can eat in the pack room, make sure it doesn't get near the stock. Keep that food in your tum-tums. If any of the stock you're picking is plush or a t-shirt without a bag, you need to bag it. See this one? It's great. This one? It's disgusting. Let's go back to the other one. That's better. All boxes you pack live in the warehouse collecting dust and the crap you breathe in. You want to make sure the stock arrives in a good state when they arrive to the customer, so bag it up. You know that tissue paper you see all over the pick area because no one picks it up? That doesn't just appear there. It's used to protect stock as it travels here. You should use it with your orders too. Also, probably near those tissue papers, they're usually cardboard. Scrap cardboard is also your friend. Use it like newspaper to pack out your orders. Fill the boxes right up so you don't have loose stock. And when packing your boxes, don't use shredded paper. I know we have a lot of it out there in the warehouse, but it makes the stock dirty. Use rolled up paper instead, and cardboard. Don't use inners to pack boxes. What's an inner, you ask? An inner is the kind of thinner box that ships in another, stronger box. Inners are too weak to ship and will not keep your product safe. Use them instead to pack out your orders as scrap cardboard. When packing your item, utilize the packaging and ship it the way we received it. If they came safe, we can hope that they get to the customer as safe as we got them. Using tissue paper and cardboard will also help you. Okay, now here's some tricky ones. These are more of a case-by-case basis. Pops may seem like a shit product, only worth a few dollars. I mean, they're cute and everything, but whatever. But really, they make up half our business right now. Every picking slip is mostly pop vinyls, so you can tell it's serious. That means serious collectors. And those guys are douchebags, just ask pop culture. Make sure when you're packing pops, you put them in their own inners, the ones that hold 6, then in an outer, the ones that hold 36. Don't forget to be picking those inners as you're picking the stock. When placing the pops in the boxes, make sure the plastic windows are facing inwards to prevent dents. And try not to send pop inners out on their own, as they will most likely get damaged. Hot toys are expensive, and like pops, people go apeshit for them. The cardboard box around the hot toy itself has to stay in mint condition too, which means they don't ship. No post labels are to be put on these. You just put them in a hot toy outer or something else to ship them in. Those cardboard cutouts are too big to send, right? Wrong. Use the big bits of cardboard and put 3 in at a time. Icon customers have to buy a minimum of 3 to make it easy for us to pack them and to keep them safer in transit. Easy as that. T-shirts are treated just like any other product we sell. Ship them with care. I know it might seem like a good idea to stuff them everywhere to pack your boxes out, but just put them in a pop vinyl inner instead. Use paper and cardboard to pack out your boxes, not t-shirts. Anything fragile has to be double boxed. Mugs, ceramics, glassware, double box all that shit. If you don't have a full inner of your fragile stuff, use cardboard and extra paper to surround them from the other stock and make sure they arrive safe. You want to make sure that when you're packing stuff into boxes, they don't already have post labels on them. I'm looking at you, Yu-Gi-Oh boxes. Make sure before you send them off, you either color the whole barcode in, you scratch it all off, or you cover it with another label. Otherwise, people may scan that label by accident, and then, why, it'll just come back to that address, which is ours. While we are talking about boxes to pack your stuff in, don't use white pop culture boxes. They've only use at pop culture. Go leave those boxes in their section. We don't send them out. Ever. Also, don't send out any boxes with drawing on them. Better yet, Don't draw on boxes in the first place, Cam. Use a nice clean box every time you send out your stock. Once your box is ready, tape it up using the capital I method. So you want to go all the way down, and then both sides as well. I don't want none of this lowercase 3L's going acrossways. That's no good. You need to make sure it's fully sealed. You think your box is ready to ship? Well, I want you to do the 3-step test. First test is the shake test. When you shake your box, do things move in there? If so, you need to repack. That is not tight enough. Add cardboard, newspaper, do anything you can to make sure that nothing rattles in there or moves once it's taped. Second test is the upside down test. If the box went upside down, would the stock still be safe? If not, repack. This is why we don't mix heavy and light stock. The moment it's upside down, your Yu-Gi-Oh boosters crush your NECA action figures. Third test is the drop test. You don't actually have to drop the box, it's just like more of a thing you think about. Would you be okay if that box was dropped on the ground? If that thought worries you, you need to repack the box. You have to understand that the delivery drivers don't give a shit about what's in the box. They're probably going to kick them and throw them around just as much as anybody. Probably worse. So you need to make sure they stay safe. This is what the 3-step test is for. To make sure that when these guys kick our boxes, the customer's still happy because they received safe stock. This is your job. Again, newspaper, tissue paper, cardboard. These are all your friends in making sure the product stays safe as it possibly can when it arrives at its destination. At the end of the day, it comes down to common sense. Pack this stuff like you're receiving it on the other end. Think to yourself, would I be happy receiving this parcel? Does it look like the box was packed with care? Like it was their job to do it? If not, you're not doing a good enough job. Also, don't pack your boxes too heavy. Let's keep them at a nice weight we can all enjoy. Especially the guys who pick them up. Who knows what kind of back problems those Star Trek guys have? Once your entire order is packed up, line up all your boxes in a row. Make sure they're all visible for the count. Once you've counted, add that number to the front of your picking slip. Once you have your labels printed, double check that your label matches the address on your picking slip. Make sure that when you place a post label on it, you put it on a nice flat surface, so the barcode can be easily scanned. Let's not put them on the taped edges. Wow, you did it! Now that you can pack a box like a pro, don't forget you can also do more good around here. Like Grant, go pick up a broom and sweep something. Or even maybe throw some rubbish in the bin. Look at Jizz Boy go. Way to go, Jizz Boy.